Hey guys, what is up? So today I thought I'd do like a very simple, easy video so that I could like show you guys how to do my brows. Since I didn't do it in the last video, and then I'll just do like some other simple things. I know this is gonna be like a really boring video, but you know, you gotta set the standard before you can move up. Like the only way from the bottom is up. So okay, first things first, the one thing I'm gonna come in with is the very famous, that product, which is Anastasia Dipbrow. So what I just did was I took the shade, it's dark brown by the way. I took it and then I put it on the cap because if you put it on the cap, it won't dry out because you're leaving it open, you know? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna brush my eyebrow hair up. And then what I'm gonna do is hair up. I'm using the shade dark brown. And then I'm just gonna draw a line underneath my brow, all the way out to the tail. And then you should have something like that. And then I'm gonna brush my hair down a little bit so that you can get to the top of the brow, but you still see the shape. And then you're just gonna fill it in. So now you should have like an outline. Like now you just color in the lines. It's what we've been preparing for all our life. Stay in your lane, stay in your lines. And then we just fill it in the back, like we darken it up. Okay, well now we can get to the front of the brow. I just take whatever's left on my brush, and then I brush it through the front just like a little bit. And then I take a spoolie, and then I brush it up and blend it to the back. Okay, so I'm gonna go do one brow for now so that you can see everything at once, and then I can do the other brow off camera. So now I'm gonna take the Wet n Wild concealer. I don't know what shade it is. So I'm just gonna dot it like underneath my brow, like that. And then I'm gonna come in with a concealer brush. It's Morphe. Sis, I know I mentioned you in my last video, so I'm mentioning you again. If you want to, like, hit me up, don't be afraid, sis, because I'm shooting my shot right now, so if you really want to, like, hit me up and make a code with me, and I can endorse your products, because I love them, just let me know. Oh, and then I just blended it out. This is the Morphe sponge. Hello. And then I just conceal the top of my brow. Just simple. And here's the tea, sis. When you want to conceal your brow for every day and stuff like that, use a concealer that is the same shade as you, or else you're going to be walking around with like sticker brows, because you know how stickers have like a little white film around them? Yeah, that's how your eyebrows are gonna look. So, when in doubt, use foundation if you have foundation to carve out your brows on the top, at least the top, because the bottom it doesn't matter. You can have like the brightest underneath of your brow. It'll make your brow look so good. Again, use a concealer that is pretty close to your skin shade. So now I'm done with both brows. And I'm ready to move on. So, I don't really know what I want to do next. Like, should I do my eyes next? Like, let's do our eyes. So, usually that's what I do next. I don't know why I'm so, like... I don't know. So, I'm coming in with my Treat Yourself Primer. It's the Urban Decay Primer Potion. And it's honestly the only primer that I know about and ever used. So, you know, I think it's pretty good. It keeps my oils at bay. It keeps my lids snatched, if you would like to say. And honestly, yeah, I like it. It's honestly has been a cult favorite. I think I think I don't really know, but it works. I love it. It's amazing. Moving on. In the shallow, in the shallow. Okay, so now we're coming in with a Norvina palette. I honestly love this palette, Norvina. She did a very good job with this palette. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take, you know what it is, Morphe. This is a M441. Use code I don't have one for 0% off. Now I'm going to just dip into the shade Incense because it's a really good like lid shade, not lid shade, crease shade. I'm just going to place it into my crease and we're just going to crease it up in here. Okay, we're pretty much okay with that. You know, this is a little hack. If you have hooded eyes like me, because hooded eyes, gang. The first thing you want to do when you apply your eyeshadow is apply your crease shade because it will just make your eyes look so much better because like you blend it out so much easier and then you see how much space you have to work with. So yeah, I started off with Incense in my crease. Now we're going to go into Volatile right here. And I'm going to place that onto my lid and oh yeah, by the way, the brush that I'm using is a Morphe M433, you know. She's there. She's like slim over there and like thick over here. She's like slim thick. And I like to use it because you can just apply shadow onto your lid and then like blend it out really easily. Okay, next eye. So just like that. I'm gonna come back in with my crease shade Incense and I'm just gonna blend out everything that I just did from my lid to my crease. Now we're gonna come in with a really fluffy brush that I honestly love to use. We're gonna take Eccentric on this brush. And then we're gonna use that to transition and blend out everything on my eye. And so now that our eyes look like this, I think we're ready to move on. So we're gonna do concealer because sometimes we don't get enough sleep, but you know, we wanna at least fool people. We wanna show them some trickery. So I'm taking Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Medium Tan Sand, and it's honestly a really good match for me. It is literally my skin tone, so I'm gonna take my Morphe sponge and then I'm just gonna blend out my under eyes, and we're gonna make sure that we look well rested. It also really smells good. I feel like no one has ever mentioned that in the videos that I've watched, but it smells really good. It's not a strong scent. It's like really fresh. It's fresh and fun. It's fresh and fun and clean. Like, that's all I can say about this concealer. Okay, so now that we're done with that, you know, I thought we can just talk a little story, like have a little story time. Let's just talk about life. You know, I recently watched A Star Is Born. Lady Gaga is so talented.
Yes, Gaga, you look so good.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about everything in this video, but I'm taking Incense and lightly just bringing color to the bottom of my eye to connect it with the top of my eye on a small little itty bitty brush. Okay, so basically we're done with our eyes, we're done with our under eye concealer. Now we can just do like the finishing touches. This is an Ardell Brow Gel. I don't know if it's just because I sweat out everything because I'm always late. I'm always like running around. You probably don't care, but when I say I'm late, I mean it. Like it's not like, oh my god, I'm late. Like I have 5 minutes to get to class. No, class already started. Like class has started. People are in their seats learning, and I'm just walking in late with everything in my hands because, you know, I'm trying to get there as quick as possible. So, yeah, I really don't know where I was going with that story, but I'm taking a fluffy brush, and I don't have time to bake in the morning, so I just lightly press into my skin underneath my eyes, just like that. And then I do my other eye. And then all on my nose because, you know, we get oily. And then my forehead. And then if I want to, I just lightly buff everywhere else. And then that's basically it. You know, unless I'm feeling a little saucy, and then I come in with a bronzer because I look very pale. And my everyday bronzer that I honestly love to use because it works and I know it works and it's not hard to get any color on my face is the Anastasia. Also, Anastasia, if you guys want to like hit me up, don't be afraid. So I'm taking a big brush like this and then I kind of just hit my face with it. And then I literally go everywhere because we want to make sure that we're not just tan in some places. Like, we want to make sure that we were lying down in the sun and not just sitting in the sun because it makes a difference, honestly. And life tip, not life hack, life tip, use sunscreen everywhere you go. So now we can just come in with mascara. This is the same mascara I used in my last video. I forgot to mention it. It's Maneater. It's by Tarte. So honestly, again, Tarte, if you're watching this, hi. Like, look at that difference. I think we're done with our look. But, you know, we don't leave without using this. This is Morphe Continuous Setting Mist because it's honestly the best thing that ever happened in my life. And we're just going to hit our face with that. And we're basically, I know I say this every video, but we're done. And do you like my lights? I turned them on for this video because I feel like I'm a YouTuber now. Those lights don't work, so please don't roast me. And that board is right here, and I'm actually thinking of writing on it, but you guys won't even see it, so that's basically it. All my products will be down below. Like the video. I don't know where the like button is, so like the video, subscribe, comment, follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Remember, love you.